So there's a graphic making the rounds questioning Biden's signature from the letter where he confirms he will be dropping out of the race. Fair question, given the circumstances, but unfortunately the proof or the evidence that it's putting forward is no good. It's putting forward the signatures from the last 5 executive orders from Biden, and they look very, very similar. And the reason they look very similar is because they are literally identical. There is a source given, which is the Federal Register, where we can look up all of the executive orders, not just from Joe Biden, but going back some 85 years. And what you will find when you open these executive orders is that they are clean PDF files. The text is selectable, so these are not physical documents that have been scanned. This is not an image file. And the signature at the bottom is a digital signature. So it's identical for all of the executive orders, and you can actually go back all the way to Biden's very first executive order and find that the signature is identical there also. So the signatures that are being used for comparison here are essentially at least 3.5 years old. The whole approach doesn't seem to be too unusual. You can actually also switch over to Donald Trump's executive orders, and when you open them, you will also find that the documents are clean PDF files with selectable text, and the signatures are identical images. Now, of course, none of this is proof that Biden's signature on the letter is real, but of course it's also not proof that it's fake. Again, the signatures that we are comparing against are at least 3.5 years old. So again, I think it's perfectly fine to question whether the signature is real under the circumstances, but at the same time we have to be careful what we use as evidence for what we want to believe.